9-point harness. Grandpa, get your ID. Shortly, because ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime.
You're listening to the Dirt Racing Podcast.
If you notice why there wasn't an episode last week, because I was busy and only 2 tracks got the races in, so we're doing a big episode this week because of it. Results from the Southern Iowa Speedway. First with the non-wing sprint cars. Picking up the win was 11B of Ben Woods. Second, 25 of Kelly Graham. Third was the 12 of Doug Sylvester. Fourth, 17 of Steve Pumphrey. Fifth, the T4 Tyler Graves. Sixth was the 7X of Lance Silvers. Trevor Casey in the 2 was 7th. 8th was the 71 of Robert Bell. And Nicholas Mertz, the N3, was 9th. In Sport Mods, your winner was the 1V Curtis Vanderwall. Second, the 42 Tyler Hecker. Third, the 29 of Colton Lizzie. Fourth, the 18th of Tony Johnson. Casey Lancaster 27L was 5th. 6th, the 99 of Kyle Boyd. Billy Kane in 52 was 7th. 8th, McGuire DeYoung in 30M. 9th, the 04 Trent Orwig. And 10th, the 15K Kyle Harwood. In the Sport Compacts, your winner, 2M Matt Moore. Second, 16 of Seth Miners. Third, the 63B of Terry Bickford. Bob Hayes in the 0 was 4th. Brandon Pickney was 5th. In the 7, Trent Fowler in the 12T was 6th. 7-2H James Herring. And Jay Craybill in the 87C was 8th. In the stock cars, your winner was the 29 Nathan Ballard. Second, the 20V Dustin Viz. Third, the 10G Dustin Griffiths. Fourth, the V17 Steve Myers. Fifth was the 1X to Caden Carter. Sixth, Trenton Witt in 33. Seventh, the 52 Nathan Wood. Eighth, the 14 of Derek Agee. Chad Killer in 71K was 9th. 10th, the 31 of Owen Miller. 11th was Clinton Goff in the 96, and 12th is 85 Jason McDaniel. In the hobby stocks, your winner was the 1R Rick Van Dusseldorp. Second, the 73 of Aaron Martin. Third, 10G Justin Griffiths. Fourth, Trevor Tanner in 33T. Fifth, the 44P Peyton Stevens. Keenan Gordon was 6th in 77. 7th was the 55 Brad Stevens. Kason Keller in the 71X was 8th. Cale Hemsley was 9th in the 85H, 88H. 10th, the 88J, Jake Stietsma. Robbie Wilson in 44R was 11th. 12th was Danny Anderson in 66A. 13th was the 24K of Jamie Ken. James Pilkington. It was 14th to 22. And 15th, Jimmy Kieseling in B2H was 15th. Results from the Knoxville Raceway. We'll start with 410 qualifying. Quick time wins the 3-piece Sawyer Phillips at 15,698 and got the $100 from OpenWheel101.com. Second was the 21 Brian Brown at 15,707. Third was the 8 of Aaron Reitzel at a 15,728. Fourth, the 3 Aaron Jensen at 15,799. Fifth was the 7 Justin Henderson at 15,837. Sixth was the 2KS of Ian Matson at a 15,857. Seventh was the 18 Gio Selzy at a 15,887. Eighth was the 7 Taz of Tasker Phillips at a 15,924. Ninth was the 25 of JJ Hinkle at a 15,957. 10th was the 15H of Sam Haferteeth at a 15,964. 11th was the 09 of Matt Jewell at a 15.993. 12th was the 11 Roger Crockett at 16.008. 13th was the 2 Linton Jeffrey at a 16.022. 14th, the 5 of Brady Forbrook at a 16.030. 15th was the Madman Kerry Matson at 83 Jr. at a 16.064. 16th was the 20 of the Dirt Racing Podcast driver AJ Muller at a 16.075. 17th was the Dirt Racing Podcast driver 88 Austin McCarl at a 16.076. 18th was the 22 Riley Goodnow at a 16.133. 19th went to the 2M of Davey Heskin at a 16.152. 20th was the 6 of Brandon Wimmer at a 16.193. 21st was the 7W Dustin Salvage at 16.239. 22nd was the 14T Tim Estenson at a 16.243. 23rd was the 35 of Zach Hampton at a 16.263. 24th was the 65 Jordan Goldsberry at a 16.275. 25th, the 84 Scott McGiskey at a 16.294. 26th was the 44 of Chris Martin at a 16.297. 27th, which 27, the Dirt Racing Podcast driver Carson McCarl at a 16.435. 28th was the 14 Josh Higday at a 16.450. 29th was the 12 of Tyler Drucke at a 16.560. 30th was the 76 and 8 Mills at a 16.663. 31st, the 36A of Eddie Lumbar at 17.599, and 32nd was the 9H Landon Hansen at 17.982. Heat races. Your winner was Austin McCarl. Second was Dustin Salvage. Third, JJ Hinkle. Fourth, Justin Henderson. Fifth, Scott McGiskey. Sixth, Tyler Drucke. Seventh, Linton Jeffrey. And eighth, Sawyer Phillips. Heat race number 2 went to Sam Haferty. Second was Riley Goodnow. Third, Brian Brown. Fourth, Tim Estenson. Fifth, Ian Matson. Sixth, Brady Forbrook. Seventh, Chris Martin. And eighth to Nate Mills. Heat race number 3, your winner was Davey Heskin. Second, Aaron Reitzel. Third, Kerry Matson. Fourth, Gio Selzy. Fifth, Zach Hampton. Sixth, Carson McCarl. Seventh, Eddie Lumbar. And credited with eighth who did not start was Matt Jewell. Heat race number 4 went to Brandon Wimmer. Second, Roger Crockett. Third, Ayrton Jetson. Fourth, Tasker Phillips. Fifth, AJ Muller. Sixth, Jordan Goldsberry. Seventh, Josh Higday. And eighth, Landon Hansen. B main, your winner was Scott McGiskey. Second, Zach Hampton. Third, Carson McCarl. Fourth and fourth, Tim Estenson. Fifth and final transfer was Jordan Goldsberry. They were followed by sixth, Tyler Drucke. Seventh, Chris Martin. Eighth, Nate Mills. Ninth, Eddie Lumbar. 10th, Landon Hansen. Did not start, credited with 11th was Matt Jewell. And 12th, Josh Higday. Your main event, your winner was Gio Selzy. Second, Brian Brown. Third, Aaron Jedden. Fourth, Sam Haferty. Fifth, Austin McCarl. Sixth, Sawyer Phillips. Seventh, JJ Hinkle. Eighth, Davey Heskin. Ninth, Linton Jeffrey. 10th, Kerry Matson. 11th, Dustin Salvage. 12th, Carson McCarl. 13th, Tasker Phillips. 14th, Scott McGiskey. 15th, Brandon Wimmer. 16th, Tim Estenson. 17th, AJ Muller. 18th, Jordan Goldsberry. 19th, Ian Matson. 20th, Roger Crockett. 21st, Aaron Reitzel. 22nd, Brady Forbrook. 23rd, Justin Henderson. Credited with 24th, as it did not start with Zach Hampton. And Riley Goodnow was a scratch. That's why they took 5 out of the B. Selzy led 1 through 2. Reitzel led 3. Selzy led 4 through 20. Hard charger was Carson McCarl. In the 360s, we'll start with qualifying. Your quick time was the 4W Jamie Ball at a 16.514. Second, the 9G of Ryan Giles at a 16.521. Third, the 9 of Chase Randall at a 16.577. Fourth was the T-Mac Terry McCarl, the Dirt Racing Podcast driver in 24 at a 16.692. Fifth was the 22K of Caleb Johnson at a 16.829. Sixth, the 53 of Joe Beaver at a 16.841. Seventh was the 24W Garrett Williamson at a 16.867. Eighth was the 83 of Aaron Reitzel at a 16.873. Ninth was the 27 Carson McCarl at a 16.890. 10th was the 22X Riley Gino at a 16.933. 11th was the 99 of Tony Ross at a 16.968. 12th was the 7C of Desmond Klein at a 16.990. 13th was the 4 Cam of Chris Martin at a 16.991. 14th was the 24 at Nathan Mills at a 17.036. 15th is 86 of Timothy Smith at a 17.096. 16th was the 22S of Slater Helt at a 17.099. 17th quick was the 5A of Alex Vandervoort at a 17.100. 18th was the 5M McCollum Moyle at a 17.114. 19th was the 21 in Gunnar Ramey at a 17.115. 20th was the 22 Ryan Levitt at a 17.118. 21st, the 2 Chase Porter at a 17.147. 22nd, the 17 of Matt Allen at a 17.296. 23rd was the 7 Tyler Lee, excuse me, at a 17.286. 24th, the 11 of Tyler Merrick at a 17.304. 25th was Ben Brown, excuse me, at the 7B at a 17.495. 26th quick was the 22W Aaron Warner at a 17.510. 27th 11X of Austin O'Neill at a 17.547. 28th was the 1A John Anderson at a 17.659. 29th was the 33 Alan Zoo at a 17.661. 30th was the 28 of Luke Venardi at an 18.475. And 31st with no time was the 48 Clint Gardner. Heat races. Heat race 1 went to Garrett Williamson. Second to Chris Martin. Third, Jamie Ball. Fourth, Clint Gardner. Fifth, Terry McCarl. Sixth, Riley Gino. Seventh, Slater Hell. Eighth, Ben Brown. Ninth, Matt Allen. 10th, Gunnar Ramey. And John Anderson was 11th. He race number 2. Your winner was Alex Vandervoort. Second, Aaron Reitzel. Third was Ryan Giles. Fourth, Caleb Johnson. Fifth, Nathan Mills. Sixth, Tony Ross. Seventh was Ryan Levitt. Eighth, Tyler Lee. Ninth, Alan Zoo. And 10th, Aaron Warner. He race number 3 went to Timothy Smith. Second was Colin Moyle. Third, Carson McCarl. Fourth was Joe Beaver. Fifth, Chase Randall. Sixth, Chase Porter. Seventh, Austin O'Neill. Eighth, Tyler Merrick. Ninth, Luke Venardi. And 10th, Devin Klein. The B main, your winner was Gunnar Ramey. Second, Clint Gardner. Third, Austin O'Neill. Fourth and final transfer was Tyler Lee. They were followed by fifth, Alan Zoot. Sixth, Aaron Warner. Seventh, John Anderson. Eighth, Ben Brown. Ninth, Matt Allen. 10th, Tyler Barrick. And credited with 11th and did not start with Luke Venardi. Your feature event, your winner was Terry McCarl, second Aaron Reitzel, third was Joe Beaver, fourth Garrett Williamson, fifth Caleb Johnson, sixth Chase Randall, seventh Ryan Giles, eighth Carson McCarl, ninth Clint Gardner, 10th Jamie Ball, 11th Chris Martin, 12th Bradley Goodnow, 13th Tony Ross, 14th Timothy C. Smith, 15th Gunnar Ramey, 16th Austin O'Neill, 17th was Ryan Levitt, 18th was Nathan Mills, 19th was Alex Vandervoort, 20th Devin Klein, 21st Chase Porter, 22nd Colm Moyle, 23rd Tyler Lee, and 24th Slater Help. Lap leaders, Beaver led 1 through 4, McCarl led 5 through 18, hard charger was Gardner. In the pro sprints, was starting with time trials. Your quick time was the 17X of Tyler Grunendijk at a 17:384. Second was the 44 Scotty Johnson at a 17:469. Third was the 0 Mike Mayberry at a 17:504. Fourth was 99 of Matthew Seltzer at a 17:545. Fifth was the 71 of Brandon Warrington at a 17:584. Sixth was the 41 of Jeff Wilkie at a 17:664. Seventh was the 26 of Chase Young at a 17:693. Eighth was the 81 E of Eric Bridger at a 17:704. Ninth was the 12P of Ryan Nevertall at a 17:853. 10th, the 02S of Josh Jones at a 17:991. 11th, the 14 of J and Mike Johnson at an 18:038. 12th was the 42 J K Higday at an 18:311. And 13th, the 4 Josh Poe at a 19:044. Heat race 1 went to Mike Johnson. Second, Ryan Nevertall. Third, Chase Young. Fourth, Mike Mayberry. Fifth, Tyler Grunendijk. Sixth, Brandon Warrington. And seventh, Josh Poe. Heat race 2 went to Cade Higday. Second, Matthew Seltzer. Third, to Jeff Wilkie. Fourth, Eric Bridger. Fifth, Josh Jones. Sixth, to Brandon or Scotty Johnson. In the feature, your winner was Mike Mayberry. Second, Mike Johnson. Third was Scotty Johnson. Fourth, Chase Young. Fifth, Tyler Grunendijk. Sixth, Cade Higday. Seventh, Eric Bridger. Eighth, Matthew Seltzer. Ninth, Ryan Nevertall. 10th was Josh Jones. 11th, Jeff Wilkie. 12th, Josh Poe. 13th, Brandon Warrington. Johnson led 1 through 12, and Mayberry led 13 through 15. Mayberry was the hard charger. Results from Sprint Invaders from Bloomfield Speedway. We'll start with the heat races, of course. Heat race 1 went to 24 Garrett Williamson. Second was the 11T of Dugan T. Third, the 0 of Jake Griffin. Fourth, the 78 of JJ Hinkle. Fifth, the 99 of Brett Triplett. Sixth, the 35 Jamie Ball. Seventh, the 4 of Evan Martin. And eighth was the 17 of Matt Allen. Ninth was the 5 of Gage Pulserbeck. And 10th was the 7J of Nathan James. Heat race number 2 went to the 50 of Paul Nieheiser. Second, the 9 of Chase Randall. Third, the 81 of Tanner Gebhardt. Fourth, the 51J Ryan Jameson. Fifth, the 25 Kelly Graham. Sixth, the 7 A John Anderson. Seventh, or Jack Anderson, excuse me. Seventh was the 4X of Chase Richards. Eighth was the 7C Devin Klein. And ninth, the 75 Glenn Sabel. Heat race number 3 went to the 44 Chris Martin. Second, 22X Riley Goodnow. The 14M of Randy Martin was third. Cody Worley in the 40 was fourth. Fifth, the 11 Colton Fisher. Sixth, the 7 Tyler Lee. Seventh, the 31 McCain Richards. Eighth was the 14 of Aiden Zoot. And ninth, the 21 of Devin Wignall. In the shakeup dash, your winner was Riley Goodnow. Second was Paul Nieheiser. Third was Chase Randall. Fourth, Garrett Williamson. Fifth, Chris Martin. And sixth, Tanner Gebhardt. In the V main, your winner was Jamie Ball. Second, Evan Martin. Third, Matt Allen. Fourth and final transfer, Chase Richards. They were followed by fifth, Devin Klein. Sixth, Gage Polsterbeck. Seventh, Nathan James. Eighth, Aiden Zoot. Ninth, Glenn Saville. And then these cars did not start. Like credited with 10th, McLean Richards. 11th, Devin Klein. And 12th, Jack Anderson. So your feature event. Your winner was Paul Nieheiser. Second was Chase Randall. Third, Riley Goodnow. Fourth, Cody Worley. Fifth, J.J. Hankel. Sixth, to Randy Martin. Seventh, Brett Triplett. Eighth, Dugan T. Ninth, Tanner Gebhardt. 10th, Colton Fisher. 11th, Jamie Ball. 12th, Ryan Jameson. 13th, Chase Richards. 14th, Trevor Lee. 15th was Jake Griffin. 16th was the 25 Kelly Graham. 17th was Chris Martin. 18th was Evan Martin. 19th, Garrett Williamson. And 20th to Matt Allen. Nieheiser led 1 through 25. The KSC $50 hard charger went to JJ Henkel. The $50 Simpico mystery spot went to Ryan Jameson. Other contingencies was DMI was Tyler Lee, Saldana Racing Products Jamie Ball, and the Brown and Miller Racing Solutions high point was Riley Goodnow. And then the $50 Reed landscaping draw was Gage Polsterback. It's that time of year with the Nationals becoming closer and closer. So for the 4th, 5th, and 6th, we will have a daily show of 360 Nationals of what happened each night, a preview of what's going to happen and results. And then with the Capitani on Sunday night, we'll do the same thing Monday. Well, then Tuesday will be for our other weekly tracks that are going to race. And then have the front row challenge in there. Well, and then we come back Wednesday to preview the Nationals. And then through that Sunday as well. Results from the Marshalltown Speedway, starting with Mod Lights. Picking up the win was 46 Dylan Rafferty. Second, the Z50 of Joel Huggins. Third, the 64 Randy Bryan. Justin Rafferty in 75 was fourth. Fifth was the 99 Josh May. Michael Rafferty in the 41 was sixth. Seventh, Jeff Stearnsland, in the 20. Eighth was the 70 of Alex Eishod. McCabe Meyer was ninth in the 7. 10th, the 18M of Chelsea Ladini. 11th was a 48G of Austin Gray. 12th, the 99X of Derek Knutson. The rest did not finish, starting in 13th to 14th, David Bradley. Nathan Wolf in 3 was 14th. 99DD of Derek Foster was 15th, and 16th to 4G of Ben George. In the sport mods, your winner was the 25 of Travis Peterson. Second, the CB25 of Chris Burke. Third, the 16 of Kalen Lopez. Fourth, the 198 of Sam Weavin. The 105 of Taylor Bass was fifth. Sixth was Jeremiah Reed in the 9J. Aiden Webb in 55W was seventh. The 193 of Josiah Taylor was eighth. Ninth was the 128B of Kurt Spines. 10th was the 7 of Steve McLaughlin. The 821, we just found out this is the 821. it was Candace Davenport in 11th. 12th, Joe Borman in the 15 at RS. Did not finish his, starting with 13th was the K3 Kyle Olson, and the 22 junior was 14th in Brady Helmer. In the hobby stock, your winner was the 12K of Derek Knudsen. Second, the 2G of Bradley Graham. Third, the 22 Seth Butler. The 1776 Sullivan Bennett was fourth. Fifth was 11K of William Klosterman. Corey Vanderwalt the 55X was sixth. Seventh, 17X of Ben Newhouse. Dylan Weepy and the 3 was eighth. Ninth, the 47 SW Sam West. Mark Hollabaugh was 10th in the 64H. 8th was Adam Tierman in the 8 car was 11th. 12th was Mitchell Thomas in the 14T. 13th was Bradley Eric Kriegel in 17K. 14th was the 9F of Braden Forbes. Andy Peck in 17 was in 15th. 16th was the 78N of Matt Nelson. It did not finish in 17th. The 55XL of Andy Murray Vanderwelt. Stock cars, your winner was the 93 Michael Dennett. Second, the 2 David Archer. Third was Scooter Dooland in the 3T. Fourth, the 88J of Leslie Gill. Fifth was 55 of Brett Mosdom. The 55X. Kaylee Rollins was in 37 was sixth. Josh Capetta in the 8 was seventh. Russell Deming in the 4 junior was eighth. The rest did not finish his or did not start. Did not finish in ninth was the 31 of Michael Smith. 10th was the 16 of Jeff Byers. 11th, the 1 of Austin Kaplan. 12th, the 94 Steve Meyer. 13th, the 99 D of Damon Murray, excuse me. 14th, the 22D of Jared Daggett. 15th, the 3W, the Dilly Bar Special of Jeff Wallum. 16th, the KR1 of Caden Reynolds. It did not start credited with 17th, the 4 of Scott Rice. Modified, your winner was the 99X of Dalton Murray. Second was Uncle Ron Lorenzen in the 10K. Third, the 99, or the 19, excuse me, of Jimmy Gustin. Dustin Canoeing in the 56 was fourth. Randy Bryan in the 16B was fifth. Gat Latrim in the 5G was sixth. Seventh, the 2Z is Zach Rollins. Casey Saucerman in 17, or Corey Saucerman in 17 was eighth. Ninth was the 43S of Scott Savanovich. 10th, the 69 junior Jonathan Logue. Andrew Kinder in 12 was 11th. 12th, the 5 of Jason Morehouse. Rod Clement, the 40 RC, was 13th. The rest did not finishes. 14th, the 63M of Matt McQueen. Jeff Stroyer in the 00 was 15th. 16th, the 12R of Brett Ramsey. In the Sport Compacts, your winner was Kobe Saban in 9. Tyler Fekalcorn in 61F was in second. Third, the 31 D of Blake Driscoll. The fourth was the M80 of Mark Smith. Fifth was Mitchell Bunch in 83B. Sixth was John Gill in the 02. Seventh to 21 of John Scaring. Eighth to 29 of Matt Miller. Ninth to 14Z of Zachary Cleghorn. And 10th to 5 of John Patterson. Results from the CJ Speedway. Starting with the modifieds, picking up the win was Kurt Kyle 77, second Jared Brown in 88, third Dakota Simmons in the 40. The 0 M1 of Mitchway was fourth, fifth Brian Bushlong in the 85, sixth was the 22 Brendan Banks, seventh Derek Wilson in the 9, eighth was the 7 of Lagan Webster, and Barry Dugan in the 21B was ninth. Stock cars, your winner was Kurt Kensley in 21M, Corey Saucerman in the C4 was second, third 56 Kenny O'Donnell, fourth the Tad Payne in 44, fifth the 99 Scott Jordan, sixth the 34 Pat Rachels, seventh the 56S of Austin O'Donnell, and Matt Pickney in the 27 was eighth. In the sport mods, Matthew Mayo in the 13M was your winner. Second, the 96 of Matthew Lundry. Third, the 29 Colton Lizzie. Fourth, 17P is Shane, or 17C is Shane Ferris. Todd Hanson in the 9T was fifth. Levi Lehman in 17L was in sixth. Seventh was Ryan Walker, 29V. In eighth was Terry Gilderson in 39. Ninth was the 352 Charlie Weber. Cody Lehman in 7 was 10th. Travis Thibodeau was 11th. In the 13, 18C, Dakota Cole was 12th. 13th, Thomas Nelson in 34. 15 question mark was Michael Bear and was 14th. Joe Roller in the 75R was 15th. 16th, Levi Gaunt in 44. Shane Wright was 17th in 9. Richard Halliburton in 14 was 18th. 19th was the 17th Trey Rock. Nick Uppel in the 5A was credited as it did not start, but credited with 20 and 21st. Did not start was the 7V Carter Vandenberg. In the hobby stocks, your winner was Jake Benshak 3. Second, Randy Lamar in the 4R. Third, Cody Staley in 55. Fourth was the 43J John Irwin. Fifth was Ryan Craven in the 9. Sixth, Austin Stratler in the 12. Jesse Wenzel in the 31W is 7th, and 8th. Preston McDonald in the 6XC. In the Swarm mod, Jake Benshak a winner in the 3. Second, Shane Barnes in 26X. Third, the 17 of Darren Smith. Michael Lundeen in 27 was 4th. Brandon Thorpe in the 20T was 5th. Caleb Geesey in the 20C was 6th. 7th was Levi Geesey in the 69J. 27Z Cody Staley was 8th. 9th, the 23H of Alex Hayes. Over at the 34 Raceway, we'll start with the 305s. Picking up the win was the 9X of Paul Nieheiser. Second, the 01 of Travis Pence. Third, the 9 of Daniel Bergquist. Fourth, the 41 Noah Samuel. Fifth was the 4 of Chase Richards. Sixth, the 40 of Andy Houston. Seventh was Cody Worley in 27. Eighth was the B29 of JJ Beaver. Ninth, the 7B of Nick Guernsey. 10th was McLean Richards in 31. Austin Furch was 11th in 51. Then it was 12th, the 38 of Logan Anderson. 13th, the Nathan Mutters in 71. 14th was Dan Kettner in 29K. Justin Parrish in 22P was 15th, and 16th was Blaine Jameson in 51J. Modifieds. Your winner was Chase Rolfe, in the 8R. Second, 22, Austin Vicera. Third, the 5R, Bill Roberts. Jared Brown was fourth in 88. Fifth was the 71, Dennis Lemay. Charlie Maurer, in the 99 was sixth. Jason Pershey in 17P was seventh. Eighth was Chad Gilbertson in the 409. Ninth, 52H of Cole Hummerson. 10th was Mitchell Bowles in the 4B. The IB25 of Brandon Razin was 11th. 12th was the 32 XP of Kyle Madden. Creston Williams in 43 was 13th, and 14th was Darren Smith in the 3. Sport Mod. Sean Wyatt when 12S was your winner. Second was Tom Bowling in the 14B. Mitch Strayer in 66 was third. Fourth, the 24X of Cole Stretcher. Matt Thomas in the 3 was fifth. Sixth, Bob Kalman in the 14C. Travis Hartman in 33T was seventh, and eighth, the 6B of Dayton Scanfish. Stock cars, your winner was Kurt Kelsey in 21M. Second, the 75 Junior, Boston Kemper in third, and Chad Krogmeyer in 12. Mini haulers. Brian Trips in 20 was your winner. Second, Tucker Richardson in 28. Third, the 74 Sheldon Brockett. Fourth, the 141 Dwayne Rummer. Fifth was Tim Wagner, 95. Jacob Ruble in 82 Junior was sixth. Seventh, 82, Jared Ruble. Jeff Brockus in the 10 was eighth, and ninth, Dom Wood in 41. In the Sport Complex, Tim Scarenhurst was your winner in 63. Second was Larry Miller in 24M. Third, the 11E of Ethan Prim. Fourth was the 10C of Chadwick Poland. Justin Stevenson in the 94X was fifth. Sixth was Wayne Cumby in 44. Seventh, Noah Kreiser in the 8K, and DQ'd and credited with was the 3J of Jason Ash. Results from the Knoxville race, starting with the 410s. Quick time trials. Quick time was the dirt racing podcast driver, the 20 AJ Muller, at a 15.448, and also got quick time award of $100 from Open Wheel 101. Second was the 211 Jeffrey at a 15.577. Third, the 8 at Aaron Reitzel at 15.725. Fourth was the 7 Taz at Tasker Phillips at a 15.446. Fifth was the 88 Dirt Racing podcast driver Austin McCarl at a 15.748. Sixth was the Dirt Racing podcast driver Carson McCarl at a 15.769. Seventh was the 7 Justin Henderson at a 15.774. Eighth was the 2M of Davey Haskin at a 15.793. Ninth was 73 Scotty Thiel at a 15.811. 10th was the 6 of Brandon Wimmer at a 15.837. 11th was the 2KS of Ian Matson at a 15.868. 12th was the 14T of Tim Matheson at 15.868. 13th was the 3P of Sawyer Phillips at 15.871. 14th, the 09 of Matt Jewell at 15.894. 15th to 25 of JJ Hinkle at 15.917. 16th was the 5 of Brady Forbrook at a 15.959. 17th was the 14 of Josh Higney at a 15.971. 18th was the 17 of Carson Shore at a 16.073. 19th, 76 Nate Mills at a 16.127. 20th, the Dirt Racing Podcast Drivers 15 Bobby Meitzer at a 16.163. 21st was a 44 Chris Martin at a 16.185. 22nd, 7S or 7W Dustin Salvage at a 16.224. 23rd, the 12 of Tyler Druckey at a 16.226. 24th, the 6R Ryan Button at a 16.260. 25th was the 18 of Ryan Roberts at a 16.283. 26, 22 Riley Goodnow at a 16.287. 27th, 7B of Ben Brown at a 17.0886. And 28th was the 9H of Landon Hansen at 17.352. And 29th, the 84 Scott Bogiski with no time. He raced number 1 went to Sawyer Phillips, second Brady Forbrook, third AJ Moeller, fourth Tasker Phillips, fifth was Brandon Wimmer, sixth Justin Henderson, seventh Dustin Salvage, eighth Ryan Roberts, ninth Nathan Mills, 10th Landon Hansen. He raced 2. Your winner was Josh Higney, second Matt Jewell, third Davey Heskin, fourth Lenton Jeffrey, fifth Ian Matson, sixth Austin McCarl, seventh Riley Goodnow, eighth Tyler Druckey, and ninth Bobby Meitzer. He raced 3. Your winner was JJ Hinkle, second Carson Shore, third Aaron Reitzel, fourth Scotty Field, fifth Ryan Button, sixth Tim Esson, seventh Carson McCarl, eighth Chris Martin, and ninth Ben Brown. The B main, your winner was Nathan Mills, second Bobby Meitzer, third was Riley Goodnow, fourth and final transfer was Tyler Druckey. They were followed by fifth Ryan Roberts, sixth Chris Martin, seventh Ben Brown, and eighth Landon Hansen. The A main, your winner was Aaron Reitzel. Second, Tasker Phillips. Third, Davey Heskin. Fourth, Austin McCarl. Fifth was Linton Jeffrey. Sixth, JJ Hinkle. Seventh, Scotty Thiel. Eighth, Carson McCarl. Ninth, Justin Henderson. 10th, Matt Joel. 11th, Sawyer Phillips. 12th, Dustin Salvage. 13th, Ian Matson. 14th, Tim Essenson. 15th, Carson Short. 16th, Brady Forbrook. 17th, Riley Goodnow. 18th, Brandon Wimmer. 19th, Ryan Button. 20th, Bobby Meitzer. 21st, Josh Higney. 22nd, Nathan Mills. 23rd, AJ Moeller. 24th, Tyler Druckey. Tasker Phillips led 1 through 15. Reitzel led 16 through 20. The hard charger was Salvage. In the 360s, your quick time was the 9 of Chase Randall at 16.345. Second quick, the 83H of Justin Henderson at 16.500. Third, the 40 of Clint Gardner at 16.529. Fourth, 24 of Nathan Mills at a 16.586. Fifth was the 22X Riley Goodnow at 16.649. Sixth was the 95 Matt Cummington at 16.665. Seventh was the 99 of Tony Ross at 16.662. Eighth was the 53 Joe Beaver at 16.698. Ninth was 35 Skylar Praska at a 16.708. 10th, 5A Alex Vanderweer at a 16.712. 11th, the 09 Matt Jewell at a 16.730. 12th was the 64 Ian Matson at a 16.736. 13th was the Dirt Racing Podcast driver T-Mac Terry McCarl 24 at a 16.741. 14th was the 83 Austin Miller at a 16.776. 15th, 22K Caleb Johnson at a 16.824. 16th, the 7M Chance Morton at a 16.832. 17th, 9G Ryan Giles at a 16.833. 18th, 22 Ryan Levin at a 16.843. 19th, the 4W Jamie Ball at a 16.860. 20th, 5M McCollum Moyle at a 16.863. 21st, the 9M Ricky Montgomery at a 16.882. 22nd was the 86 of Timothy Smith at a 16.883. 23rd, the 2 Chase Porter at a 16.889. 24th, the 6 of Brandon Wimmer at a 16.977. 25th, the 33B of Scott Brody at a 16.996. 26th, the 14 of Corey Day at a 17.006. 27th, the 33 Alan Zoot at a 17.055. 28th, the 90 or 75 AU Tyler Brink at a 17.147. 39 or 29th, 36 Scotty Thiel at a 17.148. 30th, the 7C Devin Klein at a 17.149. 31st, the 22H is 22 as the Slater Hell at a 17.290. 32nd, 21 Gunnar Ramey at a 17.361. 33rd was a 5 at Jaden Osterman at a 17.414. 34th, the 7CW of Chris Martin at a 17.448. 35th was the 83 junior of Sam Henderson at a 17.518. 36th was the 8M of Cade Morton at a 17.714. 37th was the 1A John Anderson, 17.958. And 38th with no time was the 33J of James Brody. Heat races. Heat race 1 went to Skylar Praska. Second, Ryan Giles. Third, Ricky Montgomery. Fourth, Terry McCarl. Fifth, Chase Randall. Sixth, Riley Goodnow. Seventh, Scotty Thiel. Eighth, Jaden Olsterman. Ninth, John Anderson. Credited with 10th and did not start with Scott Brody. Heat race number 2 went to Ryan Levitt. Second, Justin Henderson. Third, Matt Covington. Fourth, Corey Day. Fifth, Timothy Smith. Sixth, Alexander Ward. Seventh, Devin Klein. Eighth, Austin Miller. Ninth, Chris Morgan. It did not start in 10th was James Brody. Heat race 3 went to Chase Porter. Second, Jamie Ball. Third, Matt Joel. Fourth, Caleb Johnson. Fifth, Clint Gardner. Sixth, Tony Ross. Seventh, Slater Held. Eighth was Sam Henderson. Ninth, Alan Zoo. He raced 4. Your winner was Ian Matson. Second, Joe Beaver. Third, Chance Mortman. Fourth was Nathan Mills. Fifth, Colin Moyle. Sixth, Tyler Blank. Seventh, Gunnar Ramey. Eighth, Cade Morton. It did not start, credited with ninth, Brandon Wimmer. Your B main, your winner was Colin Moyle. Second, Scotty Thiel. Third, Timothy Smith. Fourth and final transfer, John Anderson. They were followed by fifth, Tyler Blank. Sixth, Sam Henderson. Seventh, Cade Morton. Eighth, Alan Zoot. Ninth, Devin Klein. 10th, Jaden Ulsterman. 11th, Austin Miller. 12th, Corey Day. 13th, Gunnar Ramey. Then these cards did not start. Credited with 14th, Scott Brody. 15th, Flair Health. 16th, Chris Morgan. And 17th, James Brody. In the A main, your winner was Ian Matson. Second, Joe Beaver. Third, Matt Covington. Fourth, Skylar Praska. Fifth, Justin Henderson. Sixth, Chase Randall. Seventh, Clay Gardner. Eighth, Darren Giles. Ninth, Terry McCarl. 10th, Ryan 11th, Matt Gill. 12th, Caleb Johnson. 13th, Tony Ross. 14th, Nathan Mills. 15th, Jamie Ball. 16th, Chase Porter. 17th, Chance Mortman. 18th, Alex Vandervoort. 19th, Ricky Montgomery. 20th was Scotty Thiel. 21st, Colin Moyle. 22nd, Timothy Smith. 23rd, John Anderson. 24th, Riley Gino. Beaver led 1 through 5, and Matson led 6 through 20. The hard charger was Johnson. In the Pro Series, your winner was quick time, was the 44 Scotty Johnson at 17 225. Second, the 12P Ryan Nevertall at a 17 530. Third, the 26 to Chase Young at a 17 630. Fourth, 17X Tyler Grunendike at a 17 635. Fifth was 71 Brandon Warrington at a 17 750. Sixth was Jeff Wilkie in the 41 at a 17 762. Seventh, the 0 Mike Mayberry at a 17 771. Eighth was the 81E of Eric Bridger at a 17 921. Ninth, the 02S Josh Jones at an 1801. 10th, or 04, 10th, 99 Matthew Seltzer at 18,184. 11th was the 14J Mike Johnson at an 18,399. 12th was the 42J Cade Higday at an 18,481. And then 15th was Toby Mosier, 55 and 18,694. Heat races. Heat race 1 went to Mike Johnson. Second, Josh Jones. Third, Mike Mayberry. Fourth, Chase Young. Fifth, Brandon Warrington. Sixth, Scotty Johnson. Seventh, Toby Mosier. Heat race 2, your winner, Matthew Seltzer. Second, Cade Higday. Third, Jeff Wilkie. Fourth, Ryan Evertall. Fifth, Tyler Grindike. And sixth, Eric Bridger. Your winner was Tyler Grindike in the feature. Second, Matthew Seltzer. Third, Mike Mayberry. Fourth, Scotty Johnson. Fifth, Ryan Evertall. Sixth, Brandon Warrington. Seventh, Mike Johnson. Eighth, Eric Bridger. Ninth, Cade Higday. 10th, Jeff Wilkie. 11th, Toby Moser. 12th, Josh Jones. 13th, Chase Young. Seltzer led lap 1. Grindike led 2 through 15. The hard charger was Bridger. Sprint Invaders from East Moline. Heat race 1 went to the 11 of Colton Fisher. Second, the 35 Jamie Ball. Third, the 7 of Tyler Lee, Fourth, the 21 Devin Wignall. Fifth, the 357 of Ryan Edwards. And sixth was the 50 of Paul Nieheiser. Heat race 2 was the 11T at Diggin T. Second, the 40 Cody Worley. Third was the 4X at Chase Edwards. Fourth was Luke Venardi in 28. Austin Archdale was fifth in the 2A and did not start, with credited with sixth was the 50G of Brandon Wimmer. Heat race number 3 went to the 9 of Chase Randall. Second was Brett Triplett, 99. Third, the 78, J.J. Henkel. Fourth, 51, J. Ryan Jamison. Tanner Gebhardt in 81 was fifth. And the 31 of McCain Richards was sixth. In the shakeup dash, your winner was Colton Fisher. Second, Jamie Ball. Third, Chase Randall. Fourth, Deegan T. Fifth, Cody Worley. And sixth, Tyler Lee. Your feature event, your winner was Chase Randall. Second, Paul Nieheiser. Third was Tyler Lee. Fourth, Brett Triplett. Fifth, Jamie Ball. Sixth, Ryan Jamison. Seventh, Luke Venardi. Eighth, Chase Edwards. Ninth, Tanner Gebhardt. 10th, McLean Richards. 12th, Austin Archdale. 12th was Devin Wignall. 13th was J.J. Henkel. 14th, Ryan Edwards. 15th was Deegan T. 16th, Cody Worley. 17th, Colton Fisher. It did not start, credited with 18th, Brandon Wimmer. Fisher led lap 1. Randall led lap 2 through 7. Lee led lap 8 through 15. Randall led lap 16 through 25. The KSC hard charger went to Nieheiser. The $75. That's $50. Sampico mystery spot was Hinkle, and the $50 Double J Smokehouse Shack mystery spot went to Triplett. At other contingencies, DMI was Cody Worley. Saldana Racing Products, Colton Fisher. Deegan T was the Brown and Miller Racing Solutions High Point man. The K1 race gear went to Cody Worley and Brett Triplett, and their next race will be on Wednesday night, the 27th, at the Dubuque Speedway. Upcoming racing action for this weekend will be Marshalltown on Friday night with the 5 normal classes of Mod Lights, Stock Cars, Sport Mods, Hobby Stocks, and Modifieds. At the CJ Speedway, also Friday night, will be their normal 5 classes of Hobby Stock, Sport Compact, Stock Car, Modifieds, and Sport Mods. Over at the 34 Raceway will be 305 Sprint Cars, Modified, Sport Mods, Sport Compacts, and late models. And over at the Knoxville Raceway on Saturday as well will be the 3M night with the pros, 306s and 410s. And next Wednesday night at Southern Iowa Speedway will be their season championship already, with their normal 5 classes of non-wing sprint cars, sport compacts, hobby stock, stock car, and sport mods. As always, thanks for listening to another edition of the Dirt Racing Podcast. If you can, be sure and go check out your local dirt track. Until we meet again, this has been the Dirt Racing Podcast.
Thank you for listening to the Dirt Racing Podcast with Marshall Hain. Follow us on Twitter at Dirt_Podcast or on Facebook at the Dirt Racing Podcast.